What's going on, everybody? This is Joseph from Notes of Matrimony. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So in the last episode, we went through the castle courtyard, met up with Zelda and Impa, and we're basically directed to go get the spiritual stone of fire from the Gorons at Death Mountain. However, before we do that, we're going to go take a look around Kakariko village. Impa mentioned that this is the village where she is from, and she said it would probably be a good idea for us to go here. So we're going to go here and get some collectibles, as well as a new song for our ocarina. So when you come in, it shows you a brief overview of the village. Nice little town. So we're actually going to go right through here right now and go straight back to the Kakariko graveyard to get a few things first. Now real quick, while I'm walking back here, I will go ahead and say a couple things about this video. Yes, I am doing post-commentary, as you can probably tell. The reason being is because my wife is kind of sick. She started feeling ill yesterday. We thought it was just allergies, but it's just gotten worse today as the day's gone on. So she's not feeling up to par to do commentary, so we're not doing live commentary for this episode. That's why it's just me doing post-commentary. Also, this episode may run a little long because I'm basically going to get everything done in Kakariko Village that we can do right now. That way when we come back here, we can just go up Death Mountain. So, now that we're in the graveyard, we're going to go all the way to the back here to this giant tombstone. If you check it out, this is actually the royal family's tomb. And if you look on the ground, you see the symbol of the Triforce. This is the crest of the royal family. So if you stand on this symbol and take out your ocarina, you can play Zelda's Lullaby while you stand on the crest. And this will trigger an event, as you're going to see. Alright, so as you can see, the grave has been blown open, and now there is a hole. So we're actually going to go into the royal family's tomb. Let's see what's down here. Alright, so when you get down here, you just want to run forward, and be careful, there is a keys hanging up here on the ceiling. And keys are basically the Zelda form of bats. They're essentially just bats. So there are 4 keys in this room. You just want to take them out. Once you've defeated all of them, the bars on the door will open up and we will be able to proceed forward. So there's one hanging up on the ceiling right when you walk in. There are 2 on the stairs, and then there's one over on the right wall. Kill all 4 of them, and then the bars will lift up, and now we can go into the next room. So this next room, we're going to run into a new enemy here called a Redead, and we're going to see quite a few of these in the game. And Redeads are kind of like the horror enemy of the Zelda series. If one of them sees you, they'll do that. They'll scream at you, and the scream will stun you momentarily, and they will slowly walk towards you. If they get close enough to you, they will actually jump on your back and start munching on you, and yeah, you don't want that to happen. Anyways, just want to continue forward and come back here to this room and check out this thing on the wall here. This is a poem written by the Composer Brothers. And then on the bottom of the wall, there is an inscription. This is the secret melody of the Composer Brothers, known as the Sun Song. So this is a new song for our ocarina. Alright, so that last line right there, keep that in mind. So basically, you can use the Sun Song on Redead's to essentially freeze them. So anytime you see Re-Dead, like in this room for example, you play the Sun Song, and once you play the Sun Song, they will be frozen, they will turn white. And then you can either run by them, or you can actually attack them. You can kill the Re-Deads, but you're going to want to attack them from their backside. Because if you try to attack them from the front, they're going to jump on you and start munching on you. I'm actually going to fight a Re-Dead later in this video, and you'll see what I mean as far as fighting them goes. So once you're done, you just want to go back out of the tomb, and now there are two more things we're going to get here in the graveyard. So the first thing you want to do, you want to go to the front row of the graves, and there's a grave with flowers in front of it. You're going to want to pull that one out. Do not do what I did here. I thought that this grave that we need to go to was either the far right one or the far left one. If you pull out the wrong grave, then this new enemy will appear that is called a Poe. And they're basically kind of like ghosts that hold lanterns around, and if you get close, they'll like rush forward at you and try to attack you with their lantern. But I mean, you can avoid them pretty easily because they are pretty slow. But yes, you want to pull the grave out that has the flowers in front of it. This will reveal a hole. You want to come down here. When you get down here, you will see there is a small chest. You want to go open this chest. This will give you a free Hylian shield. This is essentially the metal shield of the game. We have to have this shield in order to go up Death Mountain, because Death Mountain has a lot of fire, and if we go up there with our wooden shield is going to burn. So, yeah, this is a free Hylian shield. Normally, if you don't get this, you have to go buy the shield in the markets, as we're going to see later. So now we're done with that, you want to head here to the back right corner of the graveyard. There are 5 graves here. You want to pull the 4th one from the left. So this one right here. By the way, yes, I know there's a gold skulltula on the wall right there. We actually cannot get that one yet. We're going to have to come back to get that one. But anyways, you want to come down here, and there's a Re-Dead in this grave. Oh no! So you want to play the Sun Song and freeze him. So now that he's frozen, you just want to walk behind him and start attacking him on his back. Now I usually have to start this with a jump attack for double damage. And just hack away at him. Do not stop pushing that attack button. If you are relentless, he will not get a chance to turn around. So once you've defeated him and you're standing inside of his body, you actually want to play the Sun Song. Again, I actually forgot it was the Sun Song. I played Zelda's Lullaby here. Don't play Zelda's Lullaby. Once you defeat the Re-Dead, you actually want to play the Sun Song again. When you play the Sun Song again, this will actually make a large chest appear. And I bet you're wondering what's inside. Well, let's find out. I got a heart! Yes, this is a piece of hearts. These are collectible in this game. You collect 4 pieces of heart, and that will give you an extra heart on your life bar. So yeah, there are, I believe, 28 of these in this game, if I remember correctly. I think there are 28 total in this game. So we will be collecting all of those as we go throughout the game. Naturally, because we want to max out our life meter. Get as many hearts as we can. So now we're going to go back into Kakariko Village, and we are going to get all of the gold skulltulas that we can currently get here in Kakariko Village. So the first one is over on this house here, over on the side. This is actually the house of Skulltula. We're actually going to be coming in here after we kill all these gold skulltulas, and we're going to see what this is all about. So you're going to finally figure out why we're actually killing these things. So there's one there. Then there's one in this tree here that's at the beginning of the area. So you might want to cut some of the grass down. And you basically just want to roll into the tree. This will cause the gold skulltula to fall on the ground. So you want to kill it and collect the token. So there we go. Now the next one is up here, up these stairs, heading towards Death Mountain. It is on the back side of this last building up here. You'll see a row of pots on the back wall here, and it's hanging out next to the pots. See? There it is. Alright, so the next one, as you've probably seen as we've been walking around, there's a giant tower here in Kakariko Village. Right here. There it is. There's a gold skulltula way up high on the ladder, so you're going to want to use your slingshot and aim upwards and shoot it. And unfortunately, you're going to have to climb all the way up there on the ladder to get the token. Now, once you collect this token, you can just push the A button to slide down the ladder. Make sure that you hold forward. That way, when you hit the ground, you will roll and you will not take any damage. See? Alright, so we currently have 9 gold skulltulas, and we get our first reward at 10. So there's one more gold skulltula we can actually get here in Kakariko Village. If we come over here to this unfinished building and walk around to the back of it, you will see a gold skulltula on the wall here. And this will give us our 10th token. So basically, you get rewards for collecting these things. You get a reward at 10, 20, 30, 40, and 100, I believe, is how it works. There are 100 total in the game. So yeah. So now we're going to go in here and get our first reward. So this is the House of Skulltula. Basically, this is a family who has been cursed by these skulltulas because of their greed. They were incredibly greedy and did whatever they could to get rich, so the spiders put a curse on them, and now they have all turned into spiders. So by destroying the gold skulltulas, you are basically weakening the curse on them so they can turn back into normal human beings. So now that we've destroyed 10, we actually have one of the kids who is actually free. He's over in the right corner, and he will give us our first reward. Now, talking to this guy I guess is kind of the father. He will actually give you some tips on hunting gold skulltulas. He says, first of all, a lot of them are only going to be found at nighttime, which is very true. And then, secondly, look around for soft soil patches. Now, we haven't ran into any of those yet, but we will later on in the game. So for defeating 10 gold skulltulas, you will get the Adult's Wallet. This allows you to carry up to 200 rupees, so that's really nice. So yeah, these are basically your wallet upgrades in the game, essentially. You will get a piece of heart for getting 40 gold skulltulas, so spoiler alert. Alright, so now we're actually going to go ahead and open the, I don't know why I said go ahead twice there. We're going to go ahead and open the pathway to Death Mountain, but we're not going to head up there yet, but I do want to go ahead and open it. So you want to walk up here to the gate. There's a guard standing here. If you try talking to him, he won't let you through because, you know, it's dangerous, blah, 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 blah. However, if you pull out Zelda's letter and show it to him, something else will happen. So this is literally the only time in the game you're going to use Zelda's letter. You will not use this letter at any other point in the game. It's literally a one-time use. So, yeah. So once you show it to him, he will kind of laugh off at what Zelda wrote on the letter. But then he will eventually open the gate for you. Now, after he opens the gate, he will tell you that before you head up Death Mountain, you may want to equip a proper shield. And he's actually talking about the Hylian shield. And he will tell you that you can go buy one from the bazaar in the market. And if you mention that he sent you there, then the guy will give you a discount. So if you did not get the free Hylian shield from the graveyard, you would have to go buy one. Normally it's 80 rupees, but after you talk to this guy, if you go back and get the discount, it will be 40 rupees, I believe. I believe those are the correct prices. However, we got ours for free. So, yeah. Now, once he talks about that, he will then talk about this new shop that opened up in the market called the Happy Mask Shop. And basically, his boy wants a very popular mask from that shop. However, he's stuck at this guard post, so he doesn't really have time to go get it. So he asks you if you can go get it for him. This is actually going to start a huge quest line involving the Happy Mask Shop, but we will not be doing that until much later in the game. So, yeah. Once you're done talking to him, you want to play the Sun Song, and this will change it from night to day. So this is the other use of the Sun Song. It actually changes the time of day. It'll change night to day and day to night. So as you can imagine, we're probably going to be using the Sun Song quite a bit throughout the game. So the last thing we're going to do here in Kakariko Village is come talk to this lady. And she says that all of her Kukos have gone missing. Kukos are basically chickens in the Zelda universe. So she wants us to round up all the Kukos and bring them back to the pens. Or bring them back to her pen. So there are 7 in total. The first one's right here next to the pen. So you just want to walk up to it, push the A button to grab it. And then push it again to throw it into the pen. So that's the first one. The second one's over here by the House of Skulltula. It's kind of between It's behind this fence. And there are two ways to get it. You can actually fly over here with another Kuko and get it, or you can do what I'm going to do, which is actually shoot it through the fence with your slingshot. This will actually scare it and cause it to run off the ledge, and you can go and get it. I thought you could hit it with your sword, but apparently you can't. So I'm going to go grab this one and take it back to the pin as well. By the way, the Kukos are actually considered to be the most dangerous enemy in the game. And I know what you're thinking, wait a second, how's a chicken an enemy? Well, if you walk up to one of these chickens anywhere in the game and you start attacking it, after you've attacked it enough times, it will actually call out to its fellow chicken friends. And all of a sudden, Link will be just barraged by this endless gaggle of Kukos. I think that's the right term. Anyways, just this endless amount of Kukos will fly around and attack Link, and you cannot kill them. And the only way to stop the barrage of Kukos attacking you is to either leave the area and come back, or go inside of a building and then come back outside. I'm not going to show that off here. I will show it off later because it is kind of funny. But yeah, you can, if you attack one of these chickens enough, they will cry out to their buddies, and they will totally gang up on you and just destroy you. So yeah, because you can't kill them, they are considered to be the most dangerous enemy in the game. So yeah. So for those of you who didn't understand all those, who don't understand all those Kuko memes, those chicken Zelda memes on the internet, now you understand why. Now you understand why Link is terrified of these things. It's all started with this game. You gotta wonder though, like, first time players of this game, like, what was it for the first time, like, when you figured that out? Like, oh, I'm just gonna attack this chicken. Oh no, now they're all attacking me. Oh no, I can't kill him. What do I do? You gotta wonder how that was. Alright, so there are actually 3 more chickens left. I have one in my hand. The other 2 are over here. So once you get the 5th chicken, you're going to want to bring it over here to this ledge next to the windmill, and you're going to want to fly it over to this fence. Now you have to be very precise with it. You have to aim for the corner. Once you get over here, you can throw the chicken you used to fly over here over the fence, and then come down these stairs here. Now there's a hole in the ground here. Do not, whatever you do not fall in that hole. There's nothing bad down there, but what will happen is if you fall down the hole, when you come back out, it will reset the area, which means all the chickens will be scattered all over the place again, and you're going to have to hunt them all down again. So don't do that. So the last chicken is actually up here next to the windmill, so you want to climb this ladder and grab it. And I like to fly into the pin with this one. I just think it's really cool and fun to do. So once you've taken care of this one, you can go grab the other 2 and throw them into the pin. And then you want to talk to the lady again, and she will give you a reward. There we go. Alright, so now we're just going to go grab the other 2, put them in the pin, and then talk to the lady again. Now when you talk to this lady, it's kind of ironic that she raises Kukos or breeds Kukos or like has Kukos at her house, because when you talk to her, she's going to reveal to you that the reason she could not go around and gather up her Kukos is because she actually cannot touch them because she is allergic to them. So that's kind of ironic. Like, why are you raising Kukos if you're allergic to them? That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Video game logic! I guess they just need an excuse, you know, because players are going to ask, well, why can't she go get them? So, allergies. Anyways, for getting all the chickens back to her pen, she will reward you with an empty bottle. Now, I know this may not seem like a very good reward, but believe me, it actually is. Empty bottles are very useful items. You can put a whole bunch of stuff in them. Anyways, that is it for this episode, guys. That's all we can do in Kakariko Village for now. So join me next time on Let's Play Ocarina of Time, where we will head over to Lon Lon Ranch and continue to get stuff. This is Joseph from Nerds and Matchmoney saying thank you guys for watching, and I will see you then. Goodbye.